Ladies, I'm smiling not because the topic we're about to talk about is pleasant. It's actually very unpleasant, but I'm smiling because I know that we are gaining momentum, and I know that with each passing day, our effort is getting stronger and the word is getting out. But it's important that we talk about the fact that because members want to restore the DAR to being a women's only organization, we've been met with retaliation. So just briefly, I'll touch on some of the things that have happened. And again, just to remind people that all we're trying to do is restore the DAR to truly being a women's only association. We are a women's only genealogical society. Our name is Daughters of the American Revolution. And because members want to keep it that way, they have been vilified, essentially. They have been accused of spreading hate, of being bigoted, all of those things, simply because we have been on a mission to honor our founders, not just our founding mothers of the DAR, honor our patriot, our founding fathers, our patriot heritage, by standing up against essentially a tyrannical leadership. They have forced this policy on us, which makes no sense. We're daughters of the American Revolution. They try to tell us that men are women. Nonetheless, it needs to be pointed out that because members are taking action to restore the DAR, to amend our national bylaws, to keep men who would seek to be members out of the DAR, we've been vilified, retaliated against. Some of the things that have happened is members are told if you have any aspirations to move up to state or national position, you can forget it. If you support this effort to restore the DAR, chapters are taken off of all communications, their social media platforms. They're told they will not get help with applications, no genealogical research, they will not get new member referrals. There's a chapter in a state that endorsed who has basically been ostracized, for lack of a better term. And I'll put some of those things here. So going into each one individually, I'll list those in this post. But one thing that state officers say when confronted with this is, are there punitive damages? Are there retaliatory actions that are taken against chapters or members that are endorsing or supportive of this effort? The response is yes, there is. And basically we have the right to do it because all of those things that we're taking away are privileges, and we're not required to help you with those things or give you access to those features. And what I would say to that is that's debatable. We're not sure what they have the right to take away or not take away. As dues-paying members, should be certain things that we can expect. But one thing I will say is that whether or not you have the technical right to retaliate and punish members because you have a fundamental disagreement with them, if you have the technical right to do that, doesn't make it right to do that. As a matter of fact, it's wrong to do that. It's wrong to retaliate, to have a misuse of your power because you have a fundamental disagreement with somebody, with members. The proper place, the proper way to handle this is to have debate and a vote, is not to try to force what you believe or what a certain group believes on another group. The point of all of this is to debate and vote. That's how our system works. That's what we ask for. We're not trying to force what we want on anyone else. We have had this forced on us. We are asking for a clear, open debate and transparent vote. So again, I'll say it, the fact that you have those rights to take away those things doesn't make it right to do that. I don't know what recourse we have, ladies, but the thing we need to remember is to be resilient. I've been told that one tactic is to try to wear us down, to try to beat us down, to try to outlast us. And we can't succumb to that. We have to remember who we are as Daughters of the American Revolution. Remember our patriot heritage. Remember why we're in the DAR to begin with, which is to serve our communities. And we're ready to get back to that good work of serving our communities. And by the way, we're still doing that. We're doing this simultaneously. We've been accused of just throwing all that aside for this pursuit, which is not true. We are still moving forward with our community service and our historic preservation. Ladies, let's get back to that. Remember again your patriot heritage. Remember that in order to really excel in our service to the community, we have to first preserve our name and our integrity, and keep pushing forward to the mission. We will get our vote at some point. I believe it will happen sometime in 2026. So stay tuned. We got one more video coming tonight.